Hello YouTube, my name is Wayne, this is DGS Golf Vlogs. If you're new to the channel, please consider giving us a subscribe and a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. If you manage to endure through that hour and 40 minutes club fitting, then firstly, thank you very much. Thank you very much. But this is a follow-on on that very same day where Ross went on to give me some tips. In no time at all, he's changing my path. My strike becomes better and my swing speed increases. That's nothing to do with the clubs, and it's all to do with his tips, which were all very helpful, very helpful. So I need to think about whether I need to put that into play now. But this is everything he told me, 35 minutes or so. And yeah, if you want some similar tips, you might be able to take some pointers, but this is just an extension of that fitting, the service that he provides. Not only does he have a whole array of clubs and shafts for you to try, his knowledge of golf in itself is so in depth that he can make you swing differently. But tiny little pointers, tiny little changes, and it can change things for you. So another reason why to go and get their money well spent for a club fitting. And don't forget, we have that discount code DGSGV50, giving you 50% off any of the fitting sessions that he provides, which is just unbelievable value. So check out his website, EP Golf Studios. Go check it out, EP Golf Studios. Check out his website. Check out all his social media, his YouTube page, Instagram. Yeah, EP Golf Studios. And yeah, check out this lesson, or the tail end of the fitting session, which turned into basically a lesson. So thank you, Ross. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.
See you like those. Just have a little bit of fun now. Good. Greatness, isn't it?
Yeah.
So a little bit of fun quickly.
A little bit of fun. What for you? I've been having fun.
You've been having loads of fun. Again, like the numbers are actually pretty good still from that miss. So with your setup, I want you to move your ball position way forward.
Way forward?
Yep, cool. And then see if you can drop, just basically widen your stance by dropping your foot. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, good. Just nice and relaxed. Yep, nice and relaxed. Try and kind of stay there and just let it go. Don't try and hold off it like that. I want you to feel like you release the club more.
Okay.
Yes.
So glad that didn't work.
What was that? But that must have been a reaction. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, again. Look at that delivery though, right? 3 into out, 1 7 close.
Okay.
I know you need it healy, but you just have to trust the club going around your body.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So if we're going less into out, it should move the strike pattern less healy.
Feels like we've got to stretch so far for it.
Strike sound is really nice.
Yeah, it felt lovely.
Yeah, good.
Felt really nice.
So it should be an easier way
To fix my path.
of getting your path. Yeah, so actually club speed jumped back up, efficiency went back up to the best we've seen today. So it should be an easier way, and the numbers are really good, of fixing the path and slightly moving the strike out the heel.
Okay. Yeah.
So ball position further forward, stance a bit wider, and then just turn and release, nice and relaxed, just let it go.
Oh,
Low, it's okay.
I came up on it. I'm so excited.
It's okay. Yeah, it's a little bit different, so
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see the delivery. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, so maybe not quite that far, but we feel like it's, yeah, good, fine. And then right foot a little bit further back if you can. There we go. That looks so much better, it's going to feel weird, right?
Yeah, it does.
It looks better. And again, just try and stay where you are, way nice and neutral, just release. Yeah, good. Get that feeling of just like, almost, like the club just almost leaving it behind, and as you turn, you just want to let it go. It's much. Nice and relaxed. So close. It's good with the hands. You just kind of like, you're quite quick with the hands sometimes. That was just the hands, and the club's like a little bit back here somewhere. You just need to get that that club kind of catching up a little bit. Alright, it's right.
Yeah.
And that was almost the opposite. So it's like finding the middle ground, right? That's always the hard thing to do.
Yeah.
So now try ball position same, ball position far forward.
Yeah.
And I just want you to feel like you're a little bit more this way, right? Like the feet and the shoulders a little bit more that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just turn. Feel like as the hands are dropping, you're just turning hard left.
Mhm.
Yeah. Nice and relaxed. Okay. Yeah, nice. Okay, good. That's just straight away. I know that was not the best shot, but again, it's got the path and the angle of attack actually in a really nice place.
It's mental.
2.8 inside, and there's a much more acceptable range.
Oh, you bastard.
Okay. So just play it a touch further forward and just open up that stance a little more. So what I want you to feel like is that you can have a little bit more space to almost get the hands passing through here.
Yeah,
So at the minute, if we're getting necky, we must do a little bit of that, right?
Yeah, yeah, okay.
So the more I'm a little bit like this, the more I feel like I can just, that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Just turn. We don't
Yeah.
have to early extend, we don't have to kind of,
Yeah.
nice and relaxed, just turn through it. Nice, good shot.
Ho, ho.
Dead straight, dead straight.
One
Almost a neutral shot today.
Yeah.
Good, okay. Just a little heely, 5 inside, slightly better. Again, you're not going to grumble at that shot.
No.
Yeah, nice. I feel like the more you can start committing to that turn,
Yeah.
I feel like the less heel structure we're going to get.
Okay.
So just letting those hands drop into that slot, and then
Yeah.
we're just gonna
Through it.
turn through it. Yeah. The ball just a bit further forward. Try and feel like your chest and your feet are a little bit down the left. Just turn through it. A little bit under it. Okay. Yeah, it is that feel exactly. So there's an extreme. It's kind of that the chest going that way.
Yeah. Sort of trying to leave the club behind almost.
A little bit, yeah. Better part though.
Yeah.
Again, it's good. That's a really good efficiency. It's got the left, but it is almost that. It's trying to stop that hip getting that way.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not that. That was better.
Yeah.
Much better turn at it. Again, sometimes just trying to do simple things. Yeah, it's nice. Just to help. If you can change the backswing a little bit, I do feel that would be advantageous.
Yes.
Would you say?
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, nice. Don't mind that. Better turn. Yeah, good. It's a carry that's just had to go back up again, closer to that 250, because the speed's now, that's not 104, but the speed's jumping up a little bit more,
Yeah.
which is good. Just commit to that turn, commit to the hands, drop and turn left. Yeah, really nice.
Good.
Yeah, I like it. And that's a great feel for if you're like trying to hit a cut,
Yeah.
like drop and turn, drop and
Yeah.
turn. I would always just open up a little bit, or close off. I always think of it as open, but that way. If I was trying to hit a cut, just feel like a drop, drop, turn.
Okay, yeah.
Hard drop, hard turn.
Yeah.
Which I don't feel would be a terrible feeling for you.
No. Probably be line balls, wouldn't they?
a bit more neutral path, yeah. Good turn. Almost too good. Almost too good. A lot of confidence. Yeah, it was good. So again, now we're actually starting to move the strike the opposite kind of way.
Yeah.
Kind of coming more high toe, which is what we should feel, or should get to, if the hands are dropping more into us, and then turn, rather than your hands being a bit deep, and then that kind of happens. The hands going out, so I almost want to feel like the hands come into you, and then turn and clear. And that should just help that kind of easy. Yeah, almost, and just keep turning, nice and relaxed, don't hold it, but a nice turn through the ball. Yeah, it's really nice, really nice, really nice. Over 260 carry.
Boom! Suck it, golf.
And that was just really good. It's a bit annoying to pick up the strike on that one, but it's 14 on to 22 backspin, 148 ball speed. So 148 ball speed, I feel like that's got to be the highest today.
Yeah.
Like 145, 140, yeah, so that tells me that that's got that distance the right way. Sometimes you get a little high on the face, backspin drops and it excessively goes further than it should. But that is just absolutely nailed. Ball speed up, launch and spin perfect. I love the move, it looks way better. No, we lost that little right.
Yeah.
But even just like I said, as a concept, up, down, turn for you, that hands up, or feeling the hands up, up, down, turn.
Turn through it.
Like feeling that like sequence, that like melody, like
it's
almost like a flow. Done alright there. Done alright. But that's, I mean, it looks quite comfortable, that setup, for you to feel like you're kind of changing stuff, or feel like you're manipulating stuff, which is really good. The path's still way better. Like, it's a nice relaxed up, drop, turn left, up, drop, turn left. Love the move. Like, it does look good. I know we lost it right, but. And it's just going to be a habit of trying to get out of that kind of, a little bit of that kind of move. But that path, like 2.9 inside, 4 up, that's great. Like, really good. And the swing speed's up. Okay.
And straight.
But actually, funny enough, like that one I think would have been a kind of almost an old hooky one, because you just came out of that early and you were just a little bit like here. So, do you know what I mean? It's not the turn; it's almost like the slide.
That makes sense.
Nice and relaxed, up down turn through it. Similar. Okay. Net out all the bad ones. That's a good thing about good thing about YouTube. Any of the bad ones, and leave the good ones.
You've got to watch my channel, have you?
Like leaving the bad ones too. It's good. It's got to be real. It's got to be real. It's got to fade easy. Close. Better. Oh, nice. Again, 250 carry. And I feel like with the ball position, in my perspective, like not only would it make the pathway better, which it is, like the path is now stabilising around 3, which is great. I feel like it will give you more time to get to the ball. So for me, if I had the ball where you have it, kind of, it's further forward, but it's not really far forward. I feel like there I can't kind of, or it's very hard. You almost feel like you have to stay behind it almost, try and get to it. Because I feel if you're pushing it a bit further forward, it'll give you that time just to feel that drop and turn. So I almost want to feel like I'm hitting it on my left toe, because it's a drop and a boom there. That's where I want to feel like I'm hitting it, and I'm through. It's such a good good turn, such a good turn. And now you're starting to see that little fade, but it's quite a good strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, great, really good. So it's in path neutralised, like 3 inside, then the face just left a little bit open.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Because you're turning well.
Yeah.
Not a problem at all. Yeah, getting strike really good. Tiny bit necky, but pretty good result.
Yeah, faded back lovely.
Yeah, it's a 250 carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Like in terms of the path and everything, the delivery, I know it's a little bit necky still, but the delivery of the ball was fantastic.
Yeah.
2.7 into out, face the target slightly open, so the path slightly closed.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I really do feel like all we need to do then is just work on that space in terms of the hands being less around, and even if it's for you just a minute difference in feel of, okay, at the minute we're kind of, you just turn,
Yeah.
you don't ever really try and kind of get the hands to go a bit
No,
higher.
that's right, yeah, don't.
So it's not even necessarily like you have to stop the turn, it's just maybe feeling like the hands start to go up
Okay.
to enable them to then up, drop,
Okay.
up, drop the turn. Because if you're always kind of low and turny, if you're here,
Yeah.
it's kind of a very hard position not to slide.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you know what I mean? Whereas if I feel like my hands are a bit higher, I then feel like I've got space for them to just
Yeah.
drop. Whereas if it's just a turn and a low hands, well,
Yeah.
I feel like I want to do that.
Yes.
That's kind of what you do.
Makes sense.
You're just trying to create that little bit more height, a little bit more depth, a little bit more space. Yeah, I feel like you're reaching to me, and then the hands just drop down into the slot and turn through.
Yeah, okay.
It's a bit better. So really, that's going to be a hard change for you to make there.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
So where like we were talking about earlier, I feel like I'm quite a sort of pat, like keep it controlled, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That comes from sort of like keeping my armpits together, keeping
Yeah.
like everything connected,
Yeah.
so it can't get too wild.
I
Because sometimes I find if I go high,
Yeah.
like we were just talking about, that's when you can get like the 3 fairways wide slice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sort of where.
But I also feel that like you need to get that connection but on the way back down almost. Like, I
Yeah, so
feel
you
like-
need to pick the connection back up.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
That's
I
what I
just-
struggle because it comes down to all the timing for me. And it's where I can get a bit erratic.
It's still great though. I mean, the path's still much better.
Yeah.
Your swing speed has gone from, like you said, 101,
Yeah.
well, 100, even
Yeah.
like 97,
Yeah.
where we at the end at 109 now. Yeah,
Yeah,
jumped
it-
up 10 miles an hour.
It feels loose because I'm just like
Absolutely.
free at it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
That's it. Being more relaxed, being freer. I think it's almost lose control to gain control sometimes.
all right.
Honestly.
I'm losing control right here.
Yeah, that actually just went at it, but it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad.
Not at all.
So it might be a little bit more work for you, that one, but
It's just having that faith to just go, I'm just going to swing hard and hopefully get in the middle. Sort of just getting loose on it.
yeah. I think there's a difference with, a lot of people talk about the connection and the kind of armpit and stuff, and sometimes they put things under the armpits,
Yeah.
but if we get to almost tilty on it, so if like someone like Tiger, obviously, if there's like his connection's really, really good,
Yeah.
it's almost like his arms more like there.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, whereas someone like yourself who it's very tucked in, but it's almost like there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's two very,
Sort
very
of
different
flat.
positions.
Yeah.
Much flatter,
Sure.
much more around, much more tucked in, rather than there.
Yeah.
And then again, it's like that. I can now drop and
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, I see.
For me, it would just feel like a bit more up and out towards me rather than
It's
round.
almost that
Yeah, you do that.
rotation, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And that is like.
Whereas like I'm more like that.
So yeah.
Is that right?
Well, you.
I want to be more like that.
I
Even
wouldn't
more
tilt.
so.
I wouldn't tilt. So when you're doing that, you're almost looking like you're
Yeah,
doing
that's right.
that.
Yeah.
Which again, as a reaction, you're probably going to do that.
Yeah.
So all I would feel like the turn's fine. Try and feel like the left shoulder's under the chin.
Yeah.
That's fine. But I almost just feel like your hands are going out a little bit more as you're turning. You just feel like hands are coming more toward me
Yeah.
than they are going that way.
Yeah.
But still turn. Yeah.
Like this.
Close. Close. It's a little better.
Now you take the fade onto the line, didn't you?
100%. 100%. Even just to begin with, like I said, that concept of having the ball position a bit further forward, and then still just trying to feel the hands coming into the body and turn.
Yeah.
Actually, go for that delivery, that's really good. So whatever you just did there, I know that there's still the heel strikes, there's a bit of the old swing still in there, but that's like so much better.
Yeah.
And way more neutral,
Yeah.
and the angle of attack's fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's still a lot more good stuff going on there, and this is
Yeah.
the difference of having a launch monitor, I think, because a lot of people get on the range and go, that ain't working.
Yeah.
Don't have any metrics to feed back. Like, that's such a strike.
That felt real good.
Yeah, it's just grind onto the heel. Okay. Again, look at the delivery. I mean, it's just
Yeah, so much
much more
better.
neutral, right? So again, just try to feel those hands coming into your body as you turn it a bit more. In and turn through. Yep, absolutely. Right, so where did you hit that from?
Where did I hit it from?
Yeah.
Where did I hit it from?
That was the strike.
Oh, toeing.
Yeah, it's massively toey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the path is great, it's massively toey. It's basically exactly what I'd expect to see from what I just told you to do.
Okay.
Right, so you dropped it in, you turned really well. We left the face open, but the hand's coming in, we're bringing it more into you,
Yeah.
which I feel is a better feeling for you than that early extending kind of
Yeah.
low heel. Yeah, I love that. I know it's gone a bit left, but that move looked great. Again, like 260 carry.
It's ridiculous.
Move looked much better. Yeah, if you look out to in, the turn was great, and the numbers were actually good.
Out to in, you're going to laugh, aren't you?
Highest ball speed of the day. 4 up, neutral path, strike was closer,
Yeah.
face was just a little close, but
Yeah.
that's very good. Very good. And again, it looked like the kind of elbow just dropped. You had the space to drop it in,
Yeah.
rather than it being too far behind, and then you have to almost do that.
Yeah.
Up, out, drop, and through. That looks like it looks a lot better, honestly.
Yeah. That felt like it's out the middle, but
Again, you're going to be lagging a little bit face control. It's a very, very new move, but
yeah.
it's just syncing it all up. It just takes time and practice. Yeah,
Sure.
it's much better, much better. Again, the strike was pretty central.
Yeah.
Half was super neutral. Angle attack's really nice.
Just open the club
Way
face.
on the face open. Yeah.
Like a moon ball.
Yeah. I still feel like it's a little bit of getting under it,
Yeah.
which would be a lack of hip
Yeah.
rotation. at the
Yeah.
minute.
Did you feel like a turn through that? I felt like I just threw at it.
Yeah. Again, the path and strike is getting consistently better,
Yeah.
which is a big plus.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's a lovely swing. Love that. Love that.
I almost feel like I turn my hips through it and then try and keep up with my hands.
Yeah,
That
it
makes
is
sense.
exactly it.
So as that's coming in, throw the hips through and then the hands.
It's got 280. I mean, the path is 0. 0 path, 144 efficiency.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah. But it is, you're right, 'cause as soon as we, like, a lot of people say rotation, and then we try and turn, and the hands are stuck back here somewhere. Like, so it is just, it's got, the hands have got to come down, and then everything's coming through together.
Yeah.
Down, turn, through. Like,
Yeah.
that was an awesome swing. Again, it's open, love it. You're just out racing the hands a little bit, that's all it is.
Yeah.
If the turn is there, you're just a bit too open too early, I'd say, and the hands are a little bit too far behind you. It's just allowing the hands to catch up a little bit, hands turn. It's such a good strike. That's so close. Like, I love that move. Honestly, it's so much better. So much better. Yeah, strike's getting better. The path is consistently great. Angle of attack is consistently great. It's just kind of a little bit of a, you just out racing the club a little bit. So it's like a there kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So you're kind of out of it a little bit early. Yeah. So you can try and stay like head down a little bit longer as we turn through. Yeah. And then we're up and through.
Like it.
So close. You did, and it's good. It's like how much better the strike's getting as well.
Yeah.
So much more solid. Yeah, the strike's really starting to dot around the middle. Pass way better. Again, path and angle attack super consistent.
Yeah. Still.
Just the old early extension from the top now. Yeah. Okay, don't mind the miss.
Sorry.
Don't mind the miss. Don't mind the miss. So close. So close.
Okay. Let's get this one done.
Just try and add a little whoosh to it, see what happens. So as you're turning.
More speed. When you say
whoosh. Don't try and like really go at it, but just when I say whoosh, I just mean like as we drop turn, and I'm just going to allow the club to release around me.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Keep turning and release around the body. A little bit earlier with the release. You just get so quick with the hand sometimes that the club's just a bit, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back here somewhere.
Yeah.
Shit, what time have I actually got really far away?
I was going to say, we've been over to schedule.
Okay. It's alright, it's all good. Nice big release. Turn and release. Oh, that's good. That was good. Came out really low, but the strike sounded great.
Still like low and hard.
Still like 260 carry, like a rocket.
Yeah.
He just covered that one better, which is good. Yeah, absolutely. He's covered that one, which is much better. I mean, it's cut a touch low in the head, which didn't help, but you just hit up less, which I don't mind for you because you've got a reasonable amount of power. But look at the path and the delivery there. It's just 145 efficiency, like 151 ball speed, quickest we've seen today. You know, and even though it came out a little low, it's still on 280.
Yeah, it's
rocket down the middle. It's
yeah.
Awesome. So good. Close. You're just like, I just need you to get that club catching up with you. My club's just too far back here somewhere. And that's why I want you to try and feel like that release is like drop, turn, and let's get the club almost manoeuvring around you. The path is awesome, the strike is awesome. Close. Under it a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Let's have one more big one then.
One more big one.
We hit like 166 drives.
Is that it?
Again, if you look at that delivery, it's like getting close to being, well, it is so much better.
Yeah.
So much better. Oh, so close. Oh, so close.
Oh.
That ended on a good one.
No, be all night. Throw a cat away.
Yeah. I can't believe how consistent, like the path is so much better. Angular attack's great and really nice range.
Get that.
Yeah, which again is going to be a bit of a bigger change. Like you said, it's not a quick change that, but really good. There we go. Look at that.
It's the only thing, I just find it so hard to get, because everything's moving so much quicker.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking at, like you said earlier, some of them are 10 mile an hour quicker.
Like it almost doesn't have to though. Look at that delivery though. So much better.
Yeah.
So much better. Good numbers. 260 carry, 280.
I just find it so hard to get the timing.
Yeah.
The timing of it is just so tricky.
Again, the more you practice that, like it's like that rhythm, like that up down turn, like it is just tracking that rhythm. I really would advise you try and feel like you're getting more space.
Yeah, to be honest, that is not far away from the feel that I was having when I was having my lessons. Sort of similar.
Yep.
You know, that was the thing I was trying to find and then couldn't.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, the TSR is the overall winner.
It's definitely such a good driver. Like I say, that setup would be great. I'll put down kind of both, I guess.
Yeah. Can I just try my shit driver?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You ain't gonna spank it.
That's the idea. Oh, it feels horrible.
It wasn't a bad driver. Like I used to have one.
Yeah. I'm going to try the new technique with this driver.
Here we go. That's what you want. Oh, that sounds nice. That was a bit sarcastic. It doesn't sound nice. It's very high pitched, that driver, isn't it? The Cobra always did have a tendency of that kind of.
I was going to say, I thought that even the new one sounds a lot higher pitched than the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Efficiency was better. Yeah, you're striking it. I think it's a little low, but. Very interesting. There you go, that's lovely that. No. Interesting to see that one. 142, it's pretty good. 24, 13, 3, 23, 142, 147. Pretty good. 148, ball speed, pretty close. 13, 23. Little necky, but I mean that's great. Look at that delivery, mate.
It's quite comparable, isn't it, really?
Wow, that's so much.
I mean, is in comparable to the other drivers when you go back into this and do that swing.
Absolutely. This is the thing, right? Like, if you have a driver that's relatively good for you out in the middle, in terms of like it gives you good launch and spin characteristics out in the middle, then it just comes down to I guess forgiveness and consistency, obviously. But yeah, that like when you hit that good one earlier, it was like 14 knots, 2200 spin. I was like, that's pretty good. Like, the numbers when you hit that well aren't bad.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, especially now with that delivery.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That's right.
Such a change, that mate.
Yeah.
Is that feeling really awkward to do that or not really?
It's just middling that timing.
Yeah.
Like to try and catch the timing, because I almost feel like I've got to catch it. 'Cause come up here, and then you're sort of going after it.
Yeah. That's a
Good one, another good one.
Getting your pants down on that one, mate.
It's just trying to when it all marries up.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Like, it's the dream, isn't it? But it's almost like I've been.
I mean, you changed that part like so dramatically.
Yeah.
In the space of 20 swings.
Yeah. I feel like it creates is like earlier on when I was hitting Healy strikes, you sort of might be right side of the fairway just off, whereas that's more like a fair bit into the rough rather than
Yeah.
just missing.
I feel like when you get that, your time is going to become better because at the minute, like you're so used to kind of that move, and that's almost that will square the face. Like as you hang back and let it extend, it kind of flips.
Yeah.
But the minute you're rotating better, so the club's just a bit behind you. The more you work on getting that kind of synced up, the better you will become, the more consistent it will become. Like that. Beautiful swing. Beautiful swing. Awesome.
That is drive of the day, isn't it?
149. Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely unbelievable delivery. Like, that is so good. 1.9 intro out, 0.1 close, 5 up, 30.5 on to 23.50 backspin, great strike, 145 efficiency, 149.5 ball speed. I mean, even that, right, like out of the tightest, very best one was 151.5.
Yeah.
So you're talking 2 mile an hour.
Yeah.
That's probably quite a good gain in 2 years, realistically speaking.
Yeah.
When you hear about people gaining this ball speed, really they would be looking at a set of shots with 8-10 drives that 4 or 5 would maybe not hit great.
Yeah.
So scientifically speaking, I mean, it's so hard to quantify. People say quicker across the face nowadays. Yeah, quite possibly. But to scientifically measure that, really, we need a robot. We need to be telling that robot to hit it in the exact same spot each time.
Yeah.
Like just to hit a shot, a set of 10 shots and say that's quicker against that, it's going to be predicated on you.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the club. You might just hit that one a little bit worse or that one a little bit worse.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Where do you draw the line?
Yeah.
And how is it quantified?
Completely, yeah.
But that as a swing adjustment in a very short period of time is great.
Yeah.
The difficulty now, and the difficulty like with lessons and stuff as well, is when you go to the range, you start questioning, am I doing it? Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
You don't have the numbers feedback,
Yeah.
and you maybe feel like you're striking it worse, and a lot of people then go, but it's not working.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just committing to the process of
It
that
is,
feel.
yeah. Just finding that timing.
Yeah, and generally it's just good drills really. Like it's important to have good drills in order to know what you're doing is right.
Yeah.
So I think for you, all I would really kind of focus on is I probably wouldn't do a driver. Like I know you say you don't go to the range much, to be honest, which is fair. Even as a movement sequence in the garden or something, like just trying to feel getting a little bit more height, in the hands. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to be like over swinging and doing anything crazy, but it's just we don't really want to be low, flat around and kind of tilty.
Yeah.
It's just a nice turn and the hands feeling a little bit more depth.
Yeah.
So just hit shots where we feel right, we're up and dropping those hands into the slot.
Yeah.
Just hit shots doing that.
Yeah.
Easy kind of drill, right?
Yeah.
And then the only other one I would do is maybe just hit some shots where you just kind of hit little half shots where you kind of try and sync up the kind of butt end of the club to your belt.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of realistically, if you get up, down, and now we're turning,
Yeah.
and we're kind of syncing up that release
Marry
to
it
the hip and the body rotation. Yeah, little shots just. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
Everything's now still, everything's turning together, everything's facing the same way, everything's synced up.
Yeah.
Bit more height, clear the hips, turn through.
Yeah.
2 little easy things. If
Yeah.
you can marry them together,
Yeah.
it will start to get better and better and better and better.
Yeah. Definitely.